Welcome back. Hannah, I normally work mornings, right? Monday through Friday I work mornings. I get to see beautiful sunrises all the time, but I never get to see a beautiful sunset. And from the graphic that it looks like you're about to show, we're about to see 4 different sunsets happening here.
Yeah, it actually looks like you might see a pretty beautiful sunset
That's what I'm
tonight.
hoping for.
We have a bunch of those high up clouds, and that's going to start looking really pretty for us in just a little bit. We probably won't see it on air because it's a bit too early, but within the next hour, it's going to start lighting up the sky there. So it's looking very nice and much clearer than this morning when we saw lots of that fog. And if you take a look at our water vapor graphic here, you can see these are just those high base clouds, and they're all kind of moving out of our area. We should clear up by later tonight. And our temperatures across the board in the 50s in Oklahoma. We're almost to the 60s in North Texas, but everyone's pretty much just feeling very mild. We saw this cold front move through earlier this morning, and it has been popping up those storms, but they're all moving out to the east, leaving us with those clear skies. If we take a look at our upper level weather pattern here, we do still have this very deep trough, which could pop up some showers tomorrow. We might see a couple of scattered showers, but I'm thinking it's actually going to stay pretty dry, and most of that moisture is going to be in New Mexico and the Texas Panhandle. Some of that could be snowfall. I'm thinking we're going to stay pretty dry here, but we'll take a look at this future track. You can see mostly just clouds. There were a couple greens in there, but I really don't think it's going to amount to much. It's looking like it's going to be a pretty dry day. You can see just a bit of a signature there. I'm thinking we're going to stay pretty dry. And tomorrow is the first day of meteorological spring. We still have a little bit to wait for actual springtime to start, but this week's already been giving us a taste of that. If you look at what's coming up next, we have widespread rainfall early on Friday morning. We're seeing a low pressure system moving in on Thursday night. That'll create some scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms for us. We could see some heavy rainfall and some thunder with that. That's a pretty nice start to our springtime here in Oklahoma. If we look at our upper level weather pattern, you can see we're warm into the middle of this week, and then this low pressure system moves in. That's what's going to cause those thunderstorms at the end of this week, and we'll keep an eye out on those for you. It looks like we'll just see pretty much widespread heavy rainfall. Some of these could be a little rumbly, but they're not thinking that it's going to be very severe for us, mostly just heavy rainfall. And it all moves out by Friday night. So if you take a look at what to wear this week, springtime is hard. Some of these days are going to be cooler, some of them warmer. So we're seeing possibly some showers tomorrow. Will dry up into the midweek clouds on Thursday, and Friday we'll see that rainfall. Tonight, our lows across the area in the 30s up towards the north, 40 in Frederick and Lawton, 42 in Archer City. It's a pretty mild night for all of us. Tomorrow's highs, not climbing very high actually. We're seeing the lingering effects of that cold front. We're sitting in the high 50s, some 60s in there, 61 in Childress, but it's going to be a pretty springtime feeling day tomorrow, and that's going to be the case throughout this week. You can see Tuesday 58, 60s into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday 53, and then we'll warm up. And if we look at our bonus forecast here, this is what I'm looking forward to, 70s on Wednesday of next week, and again at the end of our weekend. So we'll see if that comes to fruition, but I'm thinking we might get to see a taste of that summertime back at the beginning of next week.